Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Jenos today, just your regular old standard heal Jenos. It's something I haven't actually done in a decent amount of time. It may not seem like it's been that long since I covered Jenos, but last time I played him was in March and that was damaged, and I think since then it's been at least like half a year since I played just healing Jenos on the channel, so I feel like I should make an updated video, especially considering he did actually get a change this patch, or a patch ago, I can't remember. To be honest, it's kind of crazy. We're nearly halfway through 2020. I feel like the year just started like a couple weeks ago and we're already kind of in the middle. Might just be me, I don't know, but we've got 4 different setups for Jenos here. We're going to be sticking to the healing ones because we have lifesteal. We also have the one based around his Q, but ignore these two on the left. We're going to be sticking to the ones on the right. Both of these setups are really straightforward. We've got range increase, tiny bit of extra health, tiny bit of self heal, and then cooldown reduction, and also duration increase on the right click. The other version of the setup is the exact same thing. We just have a little bit more self heal and slightly less duration on the heal. I usually go for the self heal one, but every now and again if I'm on a long map or something, this one will be a bit of a better choice. Of course, I have played Jenos since the last video, so this loadout has been tweaked a little bit for the range nerf. I don't know what the standard thing people are using, but this has been working pretty well for me. I kind of just compensated a little bit for the fact that this card got nerfed, so I made it level 4. I think it was 2 in my setups before, but either way, this has been working pretty well for me, so we'll go ahead and just queue for everything and jump into a match. I don't feel like I need a long intro. We'll stick to Onslaught and Siege. Don't really feel like playing TDM with Jenos. For talent, we'll probably be going for Luminary. Might go for Power Cosmium. It will really depend on the setup, but Luminary is by far the most standard one you see with him. We've got Siege Ascension Peak as the map. We've got a Dredge. I'll lock in Jenos. We'll go ahead and use a booster as well. Going to actually switch up the weapon a little bit in these matches. I'm going to start off with the standard one and then maybe we'll go over to the others. If I remember, we got an Andro, Ram, and a Ying as the final 3. And for their side, they have a Barak, an Andro, a Lian, a Damba, and an Eevee. So pretty standard stuff. We just have one extra support, but Ying can easily go for kind of like a hybrid thing, and so can we, although I'm obviously going to be sitting back and just healing, which is what you usually do with Jenos, playing as kind of just a backline healer. So yeah, I'll go ahead and grab Luminary and then the extra self-heal setup, just because they do have an Andro and an Eevee. Should help us out a little bit. This weapon actually combos really well with the skin. I was hoping it would because of the color scheme, but it actually looks like it's part of the skin. I feel like the weapon normally with this skin from first person just looks really weird, and it's a little bit too big, so I kind of prefer going for the normal one whenever I can. But we'll go ahead and grab some Chronos and Nimble. Did people go for Nimble on Jenos? I don't know. We've got Curse Revolver, we've got Focusing Lens, Abyss Spike, Earth Splitter, Wormhole, Spirits Chosen, Curse Revolver, Eminence, and then whatever the Barak goes for. I don't know if he's connected or not. Alright, well, he's gone ahead and grabbed Arctictronics and then a setup that heals him on the F. I feel like I should be paying more attention to loadouts when I play Siege and stuff, but I'm sure it doesn't matter massively. I'm just playing casual games after all. Right click onto the ROM. Let's move ourselves over here a little bit. Throw a right click onto the Eevee. Dredge is just standing up there. Got a free death from the Eevee. Bit weird. There's a right click onto you. There's a grab onto her. Let's finish off the Andro. Nice. Let's throw a right click onto the ROM. I don't think it's going to matter. We've been doing a pretty good job of locking down the point. I have not played Jenos in ages. This feels really weird. There's a right click onto the ROM again. I meant that for the Ying, but maybe we can just save it here. There's a grab. There is another heal. I've got 2 bullets left. Is that going to be enough? There's a right click over there for the Andro. There's a grab onto the Barak, but he's out of range. Okay, can I get a grab on somebody? I guess the Eevee will work. So right click onto him. I am definitely noticing that my range is a little bit shorter, but I'm actually not picking up on it as much as I thought I would, mainly because of the map we're on, I guess. Doing a pretty decent job of holding him off. I'll throw one on the Andro here in a sec. Making pretty easy work of this push. I'm just going to go ahead and stay on left. I really don't want to be too involved in the fight. Definitely trying to stay a little bit further away from the fights than I usually would, just because I am trying my best to play standard Jenos, and this is kind of what you do when you play standard Jenos. Let's get rid of the Andro. Nice. We'll throw another heal on this Ram whenever we can and just stay up here and throw out little poke damages. That's Ram going for the ult. I was just about to use mine to combo, but the Barak managed to get around the corner. That is somebody behind me. We got rid of the Eevee. There's a heal onto him. That is Andro just there. Ram doing laps. The fact that we have a Ying makes my life a hell of a lot easier, because it means even if I'm kind of messing up on heals, we've got somebody there to kind of supplement it a little bit. But there we go. There's the 2-0. That's possibly the lowest effort round I've ever had in a video, but that was what, 3 minutes or something? I haven't got a single death. It'd be pretty hard for me to die considering how far away I was from everything. Both sides are actually going for a decent amount of quarter-rise. Even Ying, who's playing as kind of a damage, I'm definitely playing as the main healer here. She's playing as kind of a hybrid, but even with the ton of quarter-rise, I still feel like I'm healing for a lot. Dredge is choosing to sit at the back, which is a bit of an interesting playstyle. He's playing really defensively, but the rest of the team is pushing up a ton. I'm going to go ahead and get over here and throw a heal onto the Andrew. He's going for the ult, so is there Andro. I could have ulted him there, but I really feel like I needed to. Did Damba just ult? I don't know. There's a Q onto the Eevee. There is a right click onto the Dredge to the team. See, yeah, they definitely do. Team has freaking got top-notch awareness. That is a full team wipe. I barely did anything, but I guess I got 3 assists. That is the Andro being ulted by the Maldamba. I did try and, right click him to save him. I also just used the ult. Didn't get anything for it. Obviously, with Jenos, you're usually taking a back seat is what I was trying to say, but I feel like this match I'm taking even more of a back seat than usual. We'll throw a heal there onto the Ram again. Probably should have thrown that on the Dredge instead. The Barak is nearly gone. We'll go ahead and grab the Eevee, force her to use some form of ability when she doesn't need to. That is the ult from Ram to just completely shut her down. Nice. Still throwing out as many heals as I I can. Hello, Barak. I'm kind of behind you here, my guy. There is a grab after he already used his F. That was really well timed. He's actually gone, and that is the 3-0 at 5 minutes. I feel like I should be putting in more effort, but I guess I'm doing the max you can really do easily with Jenos. We'll throw another right click onto the Ram. I guess I'm aiming for top heals. I don't really know what else I would be aiming for. Ying's doing a really good job of, kind of synergizing with us. Dredge is playing very defensive, and then the rest of the team are pushing up a ton. Just going to continue to sit back and throw out heals. There goes the Dredge. I did have one on him, but he still died. I am probably gone here because I've got Leon on the left and Evie on the right. Yep, sure. Andrew's also going for a flank, so if I didn't die to those two, I'd probably died to him. So far, doing a pretty decent job. I really am just playing very defensive. I'm kind of just sitting at the back here throwing out heals, but this is exactly kind of what I wanted this video to be. I kind of just wanted a chill Jenos video on the channel. I feel like I haven't made a video where I'm kind of just chilling and playing a character that I'm relatively comfortable with in a really long time. Basically, just wanted to do super standard Jenos and just have a super standard Paladins experience, and so far the servers haven't actually been too bad in this match, so I guess I'm kind of achieving it, although good servers I guess isn't standard at the moment. For another heal into the Ram, I'm going to go for like a flank thing. I kind of want to try an ult and see if I can get something. I nearly hit one of them. That's the second ult I missed, but get rid of the Andro. Nice. Threw another heal onto him. Going to get a reload in. No point firing into the shield. There's a heal onto the Andro. More poke damage onto the Barak. He's actually nearly out. We'll go ahead and grab him. He used his F. That is Evie on my left. Just pop the F to move. What a rhyme. We'll throw another heal there. Get out of our F for a second. I am nearly gone. Definitely took him a while to get rid of me. We're still holding the overtime. Should I get Master Riding? Does that make sense? I don't know. Ying is the only person left, so it's not going to make a difference. That is the 3-1. At least they managed to get 1 point. It wasn't just a 4-0 stomp. Also, on a completely unrelated note, I don't think I've ever played with this skin before because it's got like kind of little black hole effects whenever you fire, and that's something I've never seen in game, I don't think. So that's a little random note about this kind of basic looking weapon that actually has somewhat nice subtle effects. We'll go ahead and get, I guess, more killed here. We've already finished off our Chronos, so we'll just see if we can turn it into a 4-1. We did all use our ults there pretty much. I think a bunch of them did save it. We'll just stay here kind of in the middle where the team can see what I'm doing. There's another heal onto the Ying. Throw over some little poke damages for 30s because they do add up. That is Ying kind of on me. There is a grab for her to maybe force her to use some movement. She is kind of annoying me here. She is gone, so it's fine, but definitely having to put up with a decent amount of flanking so far this match. Ram is going for the ult on the Barak. He's gone. Pretty sure this is going to be a 4-1. Definitely don't really see them being able to recover it. We still got the overtime. Evie's going for like a flank type of thing. There's a grab on it just to be mean. Barak did just run back on the point. There's some more little shots for him. He is dead any second. They are kind of just denying the inevitable here. There goes the Leon. There's a grab onto the Andro with his reversal up so everyone can just hit under him, and that is the 4-1. I did try and drop an emote, but I wasn't fast enough. Either way, 4-1, pretty straightforward win. So yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 1. Andrew did a really good job. Ram was basically stuck to the objective that entire game alongside the Ying. Both these guys did a really good job as well. I feel like I did pretty decent. Nothing crazy, just standard Jenos, and the Dredge was probably a bit of a weak link, but it ended up not really mattering. Shoutouts to True Karma 211. That was the enemy Evie, definitely giving me the most amount of trouble. Andrew didn't really pay too much attention to me, which was a little bit weird because if they both flanked me consistently, I'd have been dead for most of that game, but I only ended up there with 3 deaths. Ram actually only had 2, which is surprising. Damba did pretty good. Leanne also did pretty decent. Same thing with the Barak, but overall I feel like we definitely had a better team there. Even though the Dredge was a bit of a weak link, we did pretty good. Just spent a couple of minutes deciding on whether I wanted to scrap this video or if I wanted to continue it and play another game with Jenos, or if I wanted to do something completely different. Decided on going for that last one, and I'm actually going to let the auto pick system pick me a champion for the second game, because I feel like if I do game 2 and I grab Jenos again, I'm going to have like the exact same experience, and that makes for somewhat of a boring video, even if this is like chill Paladins, which I guess is what I'm going for, because I just feel like making somewhat of a relaxed video. But to mix it up a bit, I'm not going to go for Jenos again. We're just going to go ahead and let auto pick grab us something. We'll queue for Onslaught and Siege again, and then we'll just end up filling whatever role is left. I'm sure there's a couple people that definitely hate that I'm doing multiple champions per video, but if you like this sort of thing and you want me to kind of mix it up a little bit more and do not just the same one champion per video type of thing, let me know, drop me a comment, hit the like button. I guess that's the easiest way for me to see, and it helps out the video, so I'd appreciate it. Basically just felt like it was a little bit too chill. I want this to be chill Paladins, but I don't want it to be boring Paladins, and it's a very fine line. We'll just go ahead and let auto pick grab us something. I'll just keep my mouse off of the screen so I can't click anything. But we got Siege Frogile as the map. We got Grok, Charlene, Khan, and Corvus. I'm assuming it's going to grab me a flank here because we have a support technically 2 because of the Grok. I don't know why the hell it picked Skye, but okay, sure, I guess that's what we're rolling with. We're up against a Tyra, a Grover, Alexa, Grok, and a Makoa. Definitely going to be going for damage Skye here. The Makoa shield is going to be kind of annoying, but other than that, I think it makes the most sense because we could go for healer Skye, but we do already have the double support, so they're going to be getting tons of quarter-eyes anyway, so I think I should just stick to going for debilitate and trying to deal as much damage as possible. So yeah, we'll go ahead and grab debilitate, and then we'll go for this setup. It's the exact same as the other one I have. It just has poisoner, a higher level, and healing vapors, I think a little bit less. Same thing with the speed buff. It is still kind of healer Skye, but it's more self-heal Skye because we're not giving heal to anybody else. We still have the reset on there for the Q. We still have a little bit of a speed, a little bit of a self-heal, but we can also throw out our poison bolts a ton. really honestly like how this recolored weapon looks for Skye, which is why I've got it on. Looks really, really nice. We'll go ahead and grab some Hi-Rez and some Nimble. Sure, we got Maelstrom, Spreading Influence, Desert Silence, and Storm of Bullets. Shout out to Firebirdie. Definitely played with him before because I remember calling out that name. He's on Grok. So yeah, the talents are pretty much what I expected. We're up against Mercy Kill, Deep Roots, Half Shell, Death Hastens, and Maelstrom. That Half Shell is going to be a pain in the ass. So is the Tyra reveal. We'll throw the Q there. Where is this Makoa? There's Poison Bolts for him. That is Charlene that I'm firing at. Hello, Lex. You are not looking too good, but neither is freaking Charlene because he's dead. I'm literally the last person alive. What the hell do I do? I'm not sure. Hello, Lex. Poison Bolts for you, and then some shots. I am revealed. Oh my god, I just realized I'm in such a shitty situation with that goddamn Tyra being able to reveal me so easily. There's Poison Bolts onto him. The Q. I'm healed up, so he is gone. I missed so many shots there. I think we can still kill him. Yeah, nice. There's Poison Bolts over there. There's a route from the Grover that kind of bodied me for a second. I'm pretty sure they're going to get the objective cap here. We don't really have any way to get there quickly. Yep, there we go. I think I was the only person on the team who didn't die. There's some shots for Tyra. She's out. I'm going to wait for this Grok to maybe Ghost Walk or Poison Bolt and Makoa instead. Debilitate still kind of shreds, to be honest. There's Poison Bolts for the Grover. Did I hit him? I think I hit him with only one of them there, which is kind of a shame. There is some for the Makoa. Did I miss all of those? No, I hit one. Why am I only hitting one of my Poison Bolts? Alex is kind of pushing up here. That is the Grok going for the ult Poison Bolts onto him. There's the F. Oh, that slow is real rough. There's the Q. I'm actually kind of surprised they still have a slow on the Grok. I feel like that's something that would have been removed sometime, but I guess not. There's some Poison Bolts onto those guys. Going to go ahead and throw the ult pop, the F, and just sit in the corner. I'm revealed, so I don't know why I'm trying to bloody hide. There's Poison Bolts onto her. There's the Q. I'm dead again. I did try and throw my ult on top of the point, but I think they all got out of the way. Grok just said that the damage reduction on Tyra is kind of crazy. Indeed it is. It's the fact that it stacks that makes it kind of ridiculous. I think it does actually stack if you throw multiple nades in the 3 seconds, but either way, it's a 3-second 20% damage reduction buff that you get just by playing her normally, so it's definitely pretty strong. But yeah, what I was about to say is that Skye's a pretty rough pick here because the Tyra reveal kind of sucks. The Makoa with half shell is really annoying. Overall, just a pretty rough situation to be in. The Tyra mark definitely the most annoying out of that setup though. Tyra's going for the ult, trying to get rid of that shield, although I'm definitely not going to go through that on my own. Poison Bolts onto him, throw the Q. What the hell is the plan? I don't think we even have one. Really not sure what the hell we're trying to do. There's Poison Bolts onto the Tyra. They're definitely going out not at a normal time either. Maybe that's the reason why I'm missing them. Paladin servers could definitely be acting up, making it weird. Marked by the Tyra, so I can't really do anything. There's the objective lost again. Grok's going for the ult. We'll try and Poison Bolt him a little bit. That kind of worked. Throw the Q down here. Get some shots on these guys. Poison Bolts for the Grover. He's actually going for the ult. I guess we got that out. Not that that really matters because they're winning anyway. There's Poison Bolts onto the Lex. They're actually making pretty good effort on this push. That's Tyra going for the ult. There's Poison Bolts for him. Maybe we can shred through it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. That was actually pretty decent. There's the Q for self-heal. I'm having a really rough time. Thank you, Corvus, for the heals though. He's doing a good job. Wiggle and throw some Poison Bolts onto him. That kind of worked. He's going for the ult. I'm going to throw that just there. That's not really going to do very much. Oh, never mind. We killed the Grok and we dealt damage to somebody else, I think, so that wasn't completely useless. This is a really rough match though. Not really sure what's happening to the wings on the Khan. That's a little bit strange. Oh, they just corrected themselves. Okay, there's Poison Bolts for the Grok. We should be able to force out his Ghost Walk, although I'm dead to the Tyra anyway. I probably should have been expecting that to happen. She also just got rid of the Grok. Get some little shots over here on the Grok. He's Ghost Walking. There's Poison Bolts for the goddamn Grove. I nearly forgot his name there. That is 2 of them ulting. I don't know if there's even any point in me hitting them when they have so much healing going on. There's Poison Bolts. I am totally dead. Maybe we can take out the Grover. Nah, it's a team wipe other than the Khan. We're pretty much all out. I don't really see us being able to get on here before it gets to the 0-4. It's going to be a 7-minute siege for Gal. I feel like even if I was on a different character there, I probably still would have got bodied, but playing Skye made it pretty much impossible. And yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 2. Sean did pretty good. Feel like I did pretty decent. The Khan didn't do badly there. I feel like overall all of us actually did pretty decent. Corvus and Grok as well. None of us there really did a bad job. As for this side, the Grover did pretty good. Makoa did pretty decent. The Grok did well. Same thing with the Tyra. She was definitely the person giving me the most trouble there. And then the Lex did decent as well. Overall, that looks pretty even from the stats, but we really did get quite stomped there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and end it off with a quick TDM. I'll just let auto pick grab me something. Again, that match didn't go too badly. I feel like I did fine, but it was a bit of a one-sided game, even if the stats didn't really show it. Right, well, for game 3, we got TDM Abyss, we got a Buck, an Eevee, a Zin, and a Fury. And I know I said I'd leave it up to chance for like my character selection, but screw it, I'm going to go ahead and grab Koga just to finish off that Quadra flank Fury setup. For the enemy team, we're up against a Willow, a Drogo, a Jenos, a Koga, and a Maves. They have a pretty similar setup. The only difference is that they have 2 damages mixed in with their flankers. I think I played with the Drogos before, and possibly also the Willow. I'm not sure, but also I might have played with that Fury. I don't really know. Either way, let's go ahead and jump into game 3. I know I probably should have just left it to pick something for me, but kind of felt like playing some Koga. So yeah, I'll go ahead and grab Adrenaline Junkie, and then we'll go for the F setup. Why the hell not? We'll grab some Hi-Rez and some Nimble. Wait, is it actually FrostFangs? It's verified, so yeah, I guess so. Shoutouts to the Buck and the Fury. I didn't get a chance to really see the names. I'll shout them out in the stats page. Let's go ahead and wiggle further left, because I don't feel like going head on with Koga against 4 of them. Go for a bit of a sneaky play here. Maybe get a flank on one of them. Hello, Koga. You're probably going to dash before I can kill you. I'm in a really weird spot now to be trying to fight people, but there goes goes the freaking Jenos. Hello, Willow, and also Koga. I got stuck on a little bit of that thing that I didn't know was there. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't really like fighting freaking upwards, but let's get rid of the Koga any second. Let's finish off the Drogos. Maybe he's going to fall off the map. That works as well. Yeah, there we go. Drogos actually just fell off. The character that can fly. You love it. Okay, there goes the Maeve as well. I'm cutting this really close. I've been low health for like these entire fights. It feels like the small shots onto the Jenos. I got freaking no time to dash there. Jesus Christ, my health got cleaned. Seems like I kind of spawned behind them. All right, let's get rid of the Drogos. Oh, servers are definitely not as good in this match as they were in the last one. We'll get a little bit more cauterized as we run towards them. Pop the F. There goes somebody off the map. Was that the Eevee? Another character who can kind of fly. Hello, Drogos. What is the plan? I don't know. I'm going to dash and pop the ult. Yeah, sure. That should kill him at least, right? Maybe we can get the Koga as well. Oh, I'm totally dead. I definitely could have used my ult a little bit better. Oh, nearly finished off the Maeve. Fury through the stun, but it got stuck on somebody. I don't know who. We'll dash over, finish off the Drogos, dash in. Hello, the Koga. That is Fury going for the ult. We'll go ahead and pop the F and kind of run in. I probably should have just switched to my claw stance. I never use my claws whenever I play Koga. Let's do it now, sure. And there is a dash. That actually worked surprisingly well. I probably would have died if I didn't stance switch there. I'm going to try and play in the claws a little bit more. I feel like I barely ever pull them out whenever I make videos on him. Let's go ahead and dash in. I already killed her. Okay, there's some shots onto him as well. Free double. Nice. Let's switch again. Fight this Maeve. There are some hits into. I'm going to dash in. She's dashing over this way, but she is gone because we chased. Hello, Jenos. You want to go, my guy? I got my claws out. Let's get rid of this Jenos. Never mind, he's running away. I did make an effort, though. I'm just going to get some shots onto the Maeve. Dash away. Thank you, Fury, for the heal. She threw the stun, but didn't get anybody with it. There's a kill on Koga. We both dashed through each other. How did he not die? What? He's going off the map. Okay, I still killed him. Whatever. Absolutely zero idea, though, why his claws killed me and mine didn't kill him. He still fell off the map, so I guess karma caught up to him eventually, but why the hell did that work the way it did? That is Willow, I think, ulting, but she's sticking to the floor. That was very weird. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do that before. Maybe her spacebar's broken. Who knows? I'm going to dash here, and then climb up this side of the wall. Game, please work with me here. What was that? What was that? It stopped me from climbing up the wall, and then I also dashed and got caught on it. That's really, really dumb. I mean, I technically didn't get killed, so it doesn't really matter, but why did that work the way it did? Paladins, please. There goes the Maeve. Let's just keep running onto this Koga. Zin's just ulting somehow. It's definitely wonky, but hey, it worked. Get rid of the dredge. Not a dredge. Dash up here for no reason. I'm on not very much health, but we should be able to kill her. Finish off our Nimble. I'm not really sure what the plan is. I'm going to try and run up this wall again. Oh, it's so janky. I don't even think that's the wall being weird. I think that's the servers being weird. We'll dash over to here. Yeah, sure. That's something I've never done before from that angle, but okay. That is the Drogo's going for an ult. We juked him. Nice. There goes the Willow. Oh my god. Frame rate, please. And screen shake, please. I mean, I'm dead. It probably would have died there anyway, but my aim there definitely didn't really want to work with me. Let's dash over to here. I don't have enough to stance switch, so I'm going to wait a little second. We'll get some shots into him while we're stood here. He is nearly gone. Let's get rid of the Willow. For some reason, when I fight her, my screen just shakes like mad. There goes the Koga. No idea how he didn't hit me. Probably the same bullshit I was getting hit with. Hello, Willow. There's the stance switch. Oh my god, my claws are so thin. Okay, there goes the Jenos. I don't think he's playing. I'm going to dash up into the air and go for an ult play. Okay, cool. That didn't really work. It really only looked kind of cool. Didn't really achieve anything there. You're very slow when you're in that ultimate. I'm going to get more morale boost. Yeah, sure. Screw it. I'm not going to be able to gem my ultimate in time, but why not? Let's get some shots on the Koga. I don't think he's a person. There's no way he's a person because he just ran into me, gripped me, and then just kind of looked at me. But I guess that's something you could do normally with Jenos. I don't know. Get some shots on the Koga. There we go. His SMGs are so much better than his claws. They really need to buff them out if they want people to actually use them because currently there's no real reason for me to switch. But yeah, there we go. There is the victory. Well done, team. I feel like I did pretty badly there as Koga, although I actually went 18-8, which is surprising, and 55k. Guess I did better than I was expecting. Let's go through the stats kind of quickly. Back to pretty goods, into pretty decent. Eevee, not as much. 3, 9, 11k. There's pretty rough. Fury did shred, though. Does seem like the Jenos crashed, which is a bit of a shame. He didn't do too badly, though, when he was there. Koga did pretty good. Maeve, not as much. Willow, definitely the biggest pain in the ass. And Drogos did pretty good. The direction for this video has been all over the place, but maybe you've enjoyed it more than my usual stuff. I don't know. I feel like I kind of have, but I also like doing more formatted stuff when I have a bit more of a concrete idea. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next. And as always, stay frosty.